Welcome, welcome. I'm thrilled that you're here for our angel messages on numerologist.com. My name is Elizabeth Harper from Seal with Love, and we are using Angel Quest cards today. So what I'd love for you to do is just place your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3. A message that comes from their heart to yours. Okay. So let's shuffle them and choose our cards. While I'm doing that, keep focusing on the angelic realm, inviting them to support you as you receive these messages, but also maybe to guide you to what those messages mean for you personally. All right, number one. Number one is positive thoughts. So it says the angels are advising you to focus on solutions instead of problems. I love that image when there's a happy person and then there's almost like somebody's there to whisper in her ear. So positive thoughts, you know, when we are focusing on negative things, then we can create that. When we're focusing on positive things, we can create that too. When you get a new car, or when you get anything that is new, you might be afraid that something's going to happen to it. The car might get a scratch, or you put a new top in the washing and it turns red with everything else, or you get some wonderful food that you're so excited to have and then it turns out to not be as good, and you thought to yourself, I knew it wouldn't be. Have you ever done that? And that's that feeling of, you know, fear that something isn't going to be as good as you anticipate. And you're sure it's not going to be as good as you anticipate. And as soon as it isn't as good as you anticipated, then you'll say, yeah, I knew it wouldn't be. But you set it up. That's the thing. You set that energy up. The fear sets it up. It creates that. On some level, it creates it because we are resonating, vibrating to this frequency of energy, and then we attract to us that same energy. That's the law of attraction. So when you think positive things, then you start attracting more positivity to you. When you start thinking negative things, you start attracting more negativity to you. It's just part of the law of attraction. It's a really easy concept, and yet we don't always follow it, do we? So the angels are asking you to focus on positive things, to focus on positive thoughts, to be in a positive frame of mind. And even though sometimes when we think positive things, something negative still happens, it doesn't mean that our positive thinking isn't working. It just means that there's something else going on, and we may not be in control of that in this moment. And there may be more that we need to do, or not. It might be that that was already set up. It's already an experience that we needed to have. So don't blame yourself, or don't blame the concept of positive thinking. Just continue to work with these positive thoughts so that you can create a life that is filled with much more positivity than it would be if you focused on negative things. It takes time. It's like building a muscle, right? Okay. Number two. Number two, comfort. Oh, that is such a sweet image. Comfort. So many of us need that comfort right now. The angels are comforting you during your time of need. So you might look at this message as not being pertinent to what's happening for you at this time. But sometimes messages come up that are not necessarily for you directly. It may be that it's time for you to bring comfort to someone that you know, someone in the community, someone in your family, your friends. It might be that it's someone online and your angels are guiding you to comfort them. Imagine what comfort would be for you. Someone who wraps their arms around you. And look, that's an angel. wrapping their arms around someone who is in need of comfort and support. What is it you need comfort with at this time? Call on your angels to guide you, to support you, to wrap you in their loving embrace. And if it feels like you don't need it, then ask your angels to take that comfort to someone in need right now. And it might not be someone that you even know. It might be that they know exactly who needs support right now. And your energy of love, your energy of giving sends that comfort exactly where it's needed. I feel that's it. Number 3. It's coming from here. Number 3 is, and this was the word I was thinking of just at the end, forgiveness. Forgiveness. Archangel Phanuel is urging you to let go of past grievances. Forgiveness is such a big thing, isn't it? Because when we don't have forgiveness, we're holding on to something that is from the past. So it's a little bit like a rubber band that is just, it's keeping us back here. We want to move forward. We might want to move forward in our career or in our relationships or in our manifestation abilities, but we're not able to because we're being pulled back by this vibration that is unforgiveness. And what is that unforgiveness? Fear? Where does the fear come from? What does that fear mean? Why do we have that fear? And what are we fearing? If it isn't love, then it's fear. So forgiveness, if we're not forgiving, then there's a fear there. Maybe there's a fear of being hurt again. So if we hold that energy of unforgiveness, then it protects us from being hurt again. We can close our hearts off. But if we forgive, what if that person hurts us again? Or what if that experience comes back and hurts us again? And I'm hearing the message, take a chance. You lose out on so much life by not forgiving. It's not always easy to forgive. It's one of the most challenging things. But it's also one of the most amazing things to do, because it really opens you up to so many other opportunities that unforgiveness closes you down to. Opens you up to friendship, opens your heart up to love, opens you up to the energy of grace and peace and harmony. What would that feel like? Who do you need to forgive? And it may be yourself. Who do you need to forgive? And it's not always easy to just go out and forgive someone, is it? Maybe it needs steps. And maybe the first step is just an affirmation. I'm willing to forgive. So start with that affirmation. I'm willing, I'm ready to forgive. I'm taking my first step towards forgiveness. Angels, help me to forgive. Thank you so much for being with me this week, as always. Thank you for sharing my work. Thank you for holding the space for the angels. I will see you next week. Angel blessings to you.